Hey everyone, Robert here, Generac factory trained technician with over 20 years of experience. Today, we're diving into a topic that many of you have encountered and are eager to solve, Generac fault code 2800. If you've seen this code on your generator, you might be asking yourself, what does it mean and why did this happen and how can I fix it? And most importantly, how can I prevent it from happening again? Stick with me because I'll answer all of these questions and more. I'll even throw in some troubleshooting and some light diagnostics that could save you from an expensive emergency service call. Let's get started. Generac fault code 2800 indicates that the external shutdown circuit is open. Think of this circuit as a safety net for your generator. If it's open, the generator will not run. This can happen for several reasons. One of the switches in the circuit may have been accidentally flipped, the switch itself could be faulty, or there might be a break in the wiring. In a way, it's like old school Christmas lights. If one bulb goes out, the entire string doesn't work. The same principle applies here. Until we find the break in the circuit and fix it, the code will not clear. The external shutdown circuit includes two safety switches. One is on the inside inner firewall to the left of the control panel, and the other is on the rear outer panel of the generator. Generac labels these switches as AS1 and AS2. Together, they create a series loop monitored by the generator's controller. If the loop is interrupted at any point, the controller triggers a fault code 2800. These switches are there for safety, allowing the generator to be shut down quickly in an emergency. Let's talk about why this fault code might appear. Common causes include accidental activation of the switches, worn or corroded switches, or wiring issues like broken connections or loose terminals. Accidental activations can happen for all sorts of reasons. A snowblower bumping into the switch, a curious cat, a rambunctious raccoon, or even vibration from the generator running. In some cases, vibration can be a bigger issue if the generator isn't installed on a stable surface like a concrete pad. Over time, these vibrations can cause the switch to trip or fail altogether. Faulty switches or broken wiring can also cause the circuit to open, leaving your generator unable to run. So, how do you fix fault code 2800? Let's walk through the steps. First, make sure both safety switches are in the up or on position. Once you've done that, go to the Evolution controller and press the off button followed by the enter button. If the fault clears, the generator will say switch to off. You can then press the green button and set it back to auto mode, and the screen should display ready to run. If that works, you are all set. If not, keep watching because we're going to dig a little deeper. Next, let's test the switches. Start with the rear switch on the outside panel. Make sure the generator is turned off, and for added safety, remove the 7.5 amp fuse from under the rubber flap on the controller. Use a small flathead screwdriver to gently release the tabs holding the switch in place. Be careful not to scratch the paint or hurt yourself in the process. I've done this before. Once the switch is out, use a binder clip to keep the wires from slipping back into the panel. With the switch removed, grab your multimeter. I recommend using a true RMS fluke meter, as cheaper meters can sometimes give inaccurate readings, leaving you scratching your head. Set your meter to resistance mode. This looks like a horseshoe symbol. Touch the two leads together and confirm the meter is working. You should see a reading close to 0.01. Now, place the leads on the switch terminals, and the switch should be in the up or on position. The meter should show continuity, typically a reading of 0.01 or 0.02. Flip the switch to the off position and the meter should read OL for open lead. Repeat this test a few times to ensure the switch is functioning properly. If the switch tests good, reattach it and perform the same test on the inner firewall switch. If either switch fails, replace it with Generac part number 10000016218. These switches are affordable, costing only around 20 bucks, and they are readily available from Generac dealers or online. If you're in a pinch, you can try cleaning the switch contacts with CRC QD contact cleaner to remove any of the corrosion or buildup. Spray the cleaner into the switch, work it back and forth, and let it dry before testing. Now, what if both switches test fine but the fault still won't clear? At this point, the issue could be with the wiring harness. Use your multimeter to check continuity between pins J2-1 and J2-9 on the controller. If there's no continuity, you've got a break in the wiring. This is where I recommend calling a factory-trained technician. Digging deeper into the wiring can be tricky and could lead to more significant issues if not done correctly. To prevent fault code 2800 in the future, consider adding a weatherproof cover over the external switch to protect it from accidental bumps or environmental factors. Ensure your generator is installed on a stable surface to minimize vibration, and stay on top of regular maintenance like spark plug replacements and valve adjustments. Consider upgrading to our Mobile Link fleet monitoring for peace of mind. With our Premier service plan, your generator is monitored 24/7 and our team responds instantly to any issue. No interruptions, no missed alerts, just seamless protection. Learn more through the link in the description below and take control of your generator's care today. Because when it comes to your home safety, there's no room for compromises. I hope this video has been helpful, and if you have any questions or feel like I've missed something, let me know in the comments below. Just be gentle. If you're dealing with an issue you'd like me to cover in a future video, I'm always open to suggestions. Thank you for taking the time to watch. We are here to keep you powered no matter what. I'll see you in the next video.